Sorry. I literally woke up like an hour ago, but anyway. Merry Christmas if you celebrate. If you don't celebrate, happy holidays. So today I want to tell you the story of Babushka, which if you don't remember is a Russian legend that apparently came from America. But anyway, once in a small Russian town there lived a woman called Babushka. Babushka always had work to do: sweeping, polishing, dusting, and cleaning. Her house was the best kept, most tidy house in the whole village. Her garden was beautiful, and her cooking was wonderful. One evening was busy dusting and cleaning, so busy that she didn't hear the villagers outside in the village square talking about and looking at the new star in the sky. Sorry. She had heard about the new star, but thought, all this was about a star? I don't even have time to look because I'm so busy behind with my work. I must work all night. Wow. And so she missed the star as it shone brightly high overhead. She also missed the little line of twinkling lights coming down toward the village of dawn. She didn't hear the sounds of the pipes and drums. She missed the voices and whispers of the villagers, wondering whether the lights were an army or a procession of some sort. She missed the sudden quiet of the village and even the footsteps coming up the path to her door. One thing that she did miss was the loud knocking at the front door. Now what is it? She wondered. Even our Babushka kept in amazement. There were 3 kings at her door, with one of their servants. My master needed a place to rest, the servant said. And yours is the best house in the village. You want to stay here, said Babushka. Yes, it would only be until night follows and the star appears again, the servant replied. Babushka gulped. Come in then, she said. The 3 kings were very pleased when they saw the star, all of the home bread, pies, and cakes. She dashed about, serving them, asking lots of questions. Have you come a long way? A very long way, said Casper. Which is Casper, same person, by the way. Where are you going? We're following the new star, said Melkor. But where? The kings didn't know, but they believed that they would lead them to a newborn king, a king of earth and heaven. Why don't you come with us? Asked Balthazar. You could bring him a gift, like we do. I bring gold, and my colleagues bring spices and perfumes. Oh, I'm not sure that he would welcome me, said Babushka. And what could I bring for a gift? Toys? I know I could bring a toy. I've got a cupboard full of toys, she said. Sadly, my baby son died when he was small. Balthazar stopped her as she went to tidy up the kitchen. The new king could be your king too. Come with us when the star appears tonight, he said. I'll think about it, said Babushka. As the king slept, Babushka tidied up as quietly as she could. What a lot of extra work there was, she thought. And this new king? What a funny idea, to go off with the kings to find him. Babushka shook herself. There was no time for dreaming. All this washing up and putting away had to be done. Anyway, she thought, how long would she be away? What will she wear? What about the gift? She sighed. There is so much to do. The house will have to be kept cleaned. My thing just got sorry. And when they've gone, I couldn't just leave. Suddenly it was the night time again, and the star was in the sky. Are you ready, Babushka? Asked Balthazar. I'll come tomorrow, Babushka called. I must tidy here first and find a gift." The kings went away sadly. Babushka ran back into her house, keen to get on with her work. Finally, she went to the small cupboard, opened the door, gazed at all the toys, but they were very dusty. They weren't fit for a baby king. They would all need to be cleaned. She cleaned all the toys until each one shined. Babushka looked through the window. It was morning. The star had come and gone. The kings would have found somewhere else to rest by now. She could easily catch up to them, but she felt so tired she had to sleep. The next thing she knew, she was awake, and it was dark outside. She had slept all day. She quickly pulled on her cloak, packed the toys in a basket, and ran down the path the kings had taken. Everywhere she asked, "Have you seen the kings?" "Oh yes," everyone told her. "We saw them. They went that way." For a day, Babushka followed the trail of the kings, and the village got bigger and became towns. But Babushka never stopped. Then she came to a city, the palace, she thought. That's where the royal baby will be born. "No, there is no royal baby here," said the palace guard when she asked him. "What about their kings?" said Babushka. "Oh, they came here, but they didn't stay long." They were soon on their journey. "But where to?" asked Babushka. "Bethlehem. That was the place." "I can't imagine why. It's a very poor place." "That's where they went," replied the guard. She set off towards Bethlehem. It was evening when Babushka arrived at Bethlehem, and she had been traveling for a long time. She went to the local inn and asked about the kings. "Oh yes," said the landlord, "the kings were here about 2 days ago." They were very excited, but they didn't even stay the night. "And what about a baby?" Babushka cried. "Yes, there was," said the landlord. The king asked about a baby too. When he saw the disappointment in Babushka's eyes, he stopped. "If you'd like to see where the baby was," he said quickly, "it was across the yard there. I couldn't offer the couple anything better at the time. My inn was really full, so they had to go in the stable." Babushka followed him across the yard. "Here's the stable," he said. He left her in the stable. "Babushka?" someone called from the doorway. He looked kindly at her. She wondered if he knew where the family had gone. She knew that the baby king was the most important thing in the world. "They have gone to Egypt in safety," he told Babushka, "and the kings have returned to their countries. One of them told me about you. I am sorry, but you are too late." It was Jesus that they found, the world savior. Babushka was very sad that she missed Jesus, and it is said that Babushka is still looking for him. So that is I guess you could say, the legend of Babushka. If you want to know the actual translation of Babushka, I believe is the head wrap that older Russians wear. I'll double check. Hold on. I looked this up, but I don't remember. I missed again. Yeah, an old woman, a grandma, North America, the headscarf tied around the string, typically worn by Polish and Russian women. Sorry. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed The Legend of Babushka. Love you. See ya. Bye.